Hi fellas, CNC Woodworker here with you again. Hadn't made a video in a week or two. I've just been busy experimenting and trying a few things. I'm currently in the process of making a plaque that says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2015 on it. And when I get that done, of course, I'll take it outside and put it on my router and bevel the edges and all that, and then I do my normal polyurethane spray. And I've got a couple of more pieces out in the garage that I've done already that I spray painted the other day, and I'm letting that paint set up prior to sanding it down. It's a cross that says Jesus is the way, and what I've done is I put polyurethane on it, and then I sprayed white on it to fill in the letters. And I'll sand that down and then respray it with polyurethane over that, where the letters will be white and the rest of the cross will be just the natural wood with polyurethane on it. And I'll be giving those away at our next senior citizen meeting we have at church. We refer to ourselves as young at heart, but my wife and I are probably about one of the youngest couples there, and I'm 70 and she's a few years younger than me. So most of the guys there, the people are in their 80s and some in their 90s or late 70s. So they appreciate these plaques that I've made. I've been giving them out now for the last couple of months. I make a couple each month that I give away, and seems to be really appreciated. And of course they're all religious overtones to them. Well, it is church after all. But that's what I've been doing. I just thought I'd make this little short video here. When I get this piece done, I'll show it to you, and then after it's finished, I'll show you the finished product. So I'll pause the video for now and be back with you in a little bit. Well, I think that's coming out all right. Carved real well. I've been carving with a 1.1 millimeter bit. So I've had to cut my speed way down, my depth of cut way down, but I also am carving in time, so that makes a difference. I'll show you over here what I'm carving. I think that'll come out. If you can't read it, it says, "Be thankful for the blessings you have. Thanksgiving 2015. Just a little plaque I'm making for a church group. And I will be giving that out at our next meeting here in the next week. The folks seem to appreciate the plaques I make for them and give to them, seeing how no one else does this sort of thing in our group. So I'm enjoying it. So that said, I'll show it to you again when it's finished, along with another plaque that I'm working on in the garage, and I've got one more carving that I did and proceeded to totally mess up, so I'm going to have to redo it tomorrow. But it's coming there, so again, I'll show these finished plaques when they're done. I do believe that came out pretty well, don't you? This is a 36-inch piece of board I got here. Now I'm going to cut it off 6 inches on either end, so it'll be a 24-inch wide piece. But time I bevel the edges and clean it up and spray it with polyurethane, and it ought to look pretty nice. I'm kind of happy with the way that came out. Again, I'm using a 1.1 millimeter bit on this to get this thing to work. But there it is. So I will take it out and work on it, and then tomorrow I've got to work on the cross I'm making and get that recut out of the oak that I cut it in. And these 2 and 3 pieces I've got to give away next month will be done, ready to go. So we'll be back with you shortly. Just a little quickie here. I told you I'm going to start showing a finished product. This is the little, it says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2015 little plaque that I made over here where you can see it. So that's another one that I'll be giving away at church. Again, this is red oak, and it's sprayed with the several coats of polyurethane. Spray on polyurethane, that's all I put on it. comes out real nice. Once I first carve these things, the lettering doesn't look like it's standing out that well. Well, it does, but I mean, it's not like this. But boy, when you spray that polyurethane on there, it just pops, makes the lettering just pop on it. So that's another one. I've got one more out in the garage, actually two more out in the garage. I'm getting ready. One I sprayed some polyurethane on and waiting on it to dry, and I've got another one to do the finished trimming on that I'm working on, so I'll show those when it's done. So be back with you shortly. Hello guys. Alright, back. This piece here is now finished and dried. Of course, this being on pine, it didn't have the same dramatic effect that it does when I spray the polyurethane on the red oak, but it came out looking pretty well. All in all, I think it looks nice. I kind of like it, and I'm sure someone at our church group of elderly people that we meet every once a month will appreciate having it. Something they can hang on their wall. But that's that. And I've got a third one out there. It's still drying. I sprayed it, but it's kind of overcast and real humid today. We're going to get a lot of rain here later this evening, so it's not drying as fast as it normally does. So I'll have to wait on it to get to show you it. But it was the cross I made that says Jesus is the way, and I'll get that done as soon as it's able to be handled and dried up where I can handle it without it sticking to me. I'll bring it in and add it to this clip, and you'll see the three pieces, my most recent three pieces that I've completed. So that's all for now. We'll talk to you again soon. Okay guys, I'm out in my garage here. Take a picture of this cross I was telling you about. It's not drying. The weather here has taken quite a turn. It's overcast and damp and cloudy and just yucky outside. And my polyurethane that normally dries in about an hour, it's been about 4 hours on this thing and it's still tacky to the touch. So I just thought, well, I'll just go ahead and take a picture of this and show you what it is. And that way, that'll be my third project I was telling you about. So there it is. That's it for now. I got the polyurethane on one side. I've got to flip it over and do it on the back, and then let that dry. So this is still, like I say, it's still tacky to the touch. So I'm gonna have to just let it go for a while. So we'll be back with you shortly. Just a little short, me to you type thing. This will be my last CNC video for a little while. I know that's going to break some of your hearts, but I have got to finish up the kitchen cabinet, or cabinets. There's two of them that I was building for my wife. Started back in, I think April time frame, earlier in the year, and was working on it up into late May, early June. It just got so hot I couldn't work out in the garage, and then I've got the bad back problems I've told you about many times. It had flared up on me real bad, spasmed up, and I couldn't hardly breathe there for about 4 weeks. But also, I was about the same time my CNC router showed up, so everything kind of worked out. I was able to set up my CNC router and start working on that, and of course posting my CNC router videos to you. I will probably do a video of the kitchen cabinet completion when I get to it. I'd say it's about 65%, 70% done. I've got to do a little finishing work and finish building my doors, and then of course painting it and then installing it in the kitchen. So I've told her as soon as the weather cooled I would get back on it. Well, the weather's cooled. It's very pleasant now in southeast Texas. Temperatures in the low 70s and low 80s, which is very nice for here, and low humidity. So I can get back out in the garage and work. So that's what I will be doing. I'll be finishing up that kitchen cabinet. As you've seen my sign that I made, that I said I'm a DIY/CNC woodworker. Well, before my rider showed up, I was just the DIY woodworker, the do-it-yourself woodworker, and I had made videos of my cabinets that I had built up to that time. So with the addition of the CNC rider to my repertoire, I changed it to DIY/CNC. That's an explanation there. So anyhow, I just thought I'd give this a little blurb here. Don't want to run on too long, but I'll post this video that I got of my three pieces I just finished, and get those uploaded to the internet, and we will be talking to you again real soon. So for now, this is CNC Woodworker, and remember folks, whatever you do, enjoy what you're doing. Have a good day.